Well, the words net zero are on the tip of people's tongues. So I feel very, very lucky that I get to hear and impose my view of the world on everyone for just 30 minutes so that they can organise their thoughts about net zero.
Wanya, I'd like us all to pay our respects to the traditional owners of the land we meet upon, Kabi Kabi country. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Bronwyn Adams and I project manage city activation here for the Maroochydore City Centre on behalf of Sun Central. Tonight we get to pull our socks up and learn about whole-of-life carbon thinking and real-life examples from a bit of a rock star, Joan Ko. Joan is ARIP's Climate and Sustainability Leader for Australasia. She holds a Master of Philosophy in Engineering for Sustainable Development. And welcome, Joan.
So I get about 30 minutes, 40 minutes to talk to you about net zero. Everyone I talk to about this go, oh, there's a lot going on in this space. So what I'd like to do is today just give you a framework to hang all those thoughts on so that confusion does not become a barrier for taking the right action. By 2030, we need to have halved our carbon to just skate under that safe 1.5 degrees Celsius barrier to avoid catastrophic climate change. The pace is set. We must start running this race. We know how long it is and we kind of know how fast we need to go. So why is embodied carbon at the tip of people's tongues? For a long while, you could get a lot of the way through thinking about, well, it's all in the way people use the car or the way people drive on the road or light a building. Because that's become so efficient, between 2030 and 2050, it's all about the materials that we put in. So as we create new cars, as we build new roads, as we build new buildings, that's where the bulk of emissions are coming from the built environment. Now, hospitals are notorious for constantly throwing away things, rebuilding things, the same things again and again, because they can't manage their inventory. So a research project we've got here is we've put QR codes on the door frames, on the partitions, on the flooring, and then you can scan them and see where they came from, where they are at the moment, and where they're meant to be returned to at the end of their life, so that you don't get that constant churn. The digital capability that we have means that we can solve circular economy problems in a way that blue economy and industrial ecology and cradle to cradle, they tried to do, but didn't have that information at their fingertips so that they can optimise. I have one of my colleagues, Sophie St John, who's in Queensland. She says that not every carbon solution can restore nature, but every nature restoration solution can reduce carbon. Our European colleagues say, wow, our clients are really challenged by all this compliance related to the circular economy, the right to repair, the need for life cycle assessment, the energy renewable, and it sounds like a dream for a sustainability professional. Well, I'm here to encourage you to not wait for those regulations, because the solutions to these problems are really, really simple, because the answers are mostly in this first bucket. Number one, do we need it? If we do need it, this new thing, can it do more than one thing? Because if it can serve two audiences or do two things, you've automatically halved the carbon. If you do need it, can it be passive? If you keep having to go back to maintain it, fixing the pothole, raising things, refitting it, it's very likely to be carbon intensive over its lifetime. So try to make it passive, don't make it complicated. And the last one, if you need it, can you switch the materials?